Starting in 3.
Hold on. I need my blanket. My toes are cold. Sorry,
Coward.
I'm an old man. Coco, Dad's making fun of me.
Ha ha.
Thank.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 4pixels. Coco is here with my guests, Buttons, Brandon, and Jamie, and we are continuing Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright. February 23, 12:32 p.m., District Court, courtroom number 9.
I'd like to resume.
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution.
Got any more lunches?
Oh my god! Oh, I didn't know we were playing the forest.
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets.
Is he actually like dying?
The furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. Are you hungry?
Someone
What's
needs a
wrong?
Snickers. Oh shit!
Oh, it's automatic, damn.
Yeah.
Can't be. This can't happen.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
He missed his morning coffee, he's cranky.
It's everything.
Well then, I believe it is time we continue on with this trial.
Shit.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
During our recess, I had requested that the— What?
This is unacceptable.
Oh, he's freaking out. Okay.
Yeah.
All it takes is pulling that one string.
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. I can't imagine why.
And I think this is Damon Gant. Who I
Ah,
think is Brandon's, yeah.
Excuse me. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Oh, Lord.
He just walked up to the witness stand, whatever.
Yep.
What's with this guy?
I don't.
What is that outfit? Honey, no.
It's fantastic. Fuck you. I'd wear that in a fucking heartbeat. Hair like that at that age. Oh my god, he's gorgeous.
The glasses are really...
things.
The glasses are fucking me up, fam.
I love those glasses super hard. They're so good.
A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom.
Just stare at me for the next 10 minutes.
Just staring at everyone. Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Kelvin.
Oh god.
Shit!
We did. Who on earth is he?
Come on!
I hate it! I hate it so much!
I love it!
Oh god.
There was
Dad
there-
has been crushed.
There's one point in which, when I first played this, I seriously thought like my game had broken because he just stares at you for so fucking long.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's you.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Why?
Oh, hey!
God, I hope nobody has scopophobia.
Sorry I'm late, Uggy. Uggy. The roads were packed, it's just me.
If they don't, they'll develop it because of this guy.
Long time no see, Uggy. How you been? Swim much these days?
I don't like it.
Ah, hello. No, I've been so busy. Eating.
Busy, schmizzy, Uggy, my boy. You have to make time to relax.
Yes, indeed.
Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge?
A dwarf.
Udge Nix.
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid.
Fucking Christ, get the hands off the nipples, calm down.
I'm sorry, but who are you?
So you're right, Ho, the attorney I heard. Very good things about you, son.
Thanks?
So sorry about a little, Worthy giving y'all that trouble, huh? We should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly.
What's with this dude's obsession with swimming?
It's good for you. Great cardio. Gives you a chance to show off what God gave you.
Little worthy?
Mr. Wright. You don't know the district chief of police?
Oh, that's
Christ.
Chief of police?
Ace attorney!
The atheist.
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Death stare.
Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
So,
Down the Georgia plays in the background.
to what do we owe this honor today?
If I can find a media of it, I'll make it happen.
Nice.
It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Except when it's that moment where he's just staring at everybody, slow it down and stretch it outward, like real thin.
Oh god.
Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fella. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Hey! That's...
Does the CSI team do literally any of their job?
No.
Nah.
That's why Emma's gonna work for them soon.
My sister's muffler!
I mean, she's pretty good comparatively, so maybe it's an upgrade. She pays a little bit of attention.
So, Miss Star, wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler.
But to think that it was stuffed into the exhaust pipe. On little Worthy's car, though, this.
God, I can see why you would think your game would crash. This is what happens in my DS because it's older.
It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. It was just... Hold on.
What's this?
It's what you'd call a lightsaber. Quite perplexing it is. This thing right is quite perplexing, but get on down to get up. Objection! Chief! What kind of outfit are you running?
Clearly a fabulous one.
Mr. Edgeworth?
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence?
Good question.
It's your investigators who, if your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Wow, you actually asked this time. Now, wait a minute, Wither. Would you like a Wither's Originals? Got a couple in my pocket here.
Oh,
I've
shit.
no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistake in that signature. Miles Edgeworth. That's no fair. The day of the crime, I had... You're head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology.
Damn.
What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
Damn.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
He's being reprimanded by Daddy. No cummies for you tonight.
No! No, 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 no. I'm out. You guys finish the Let's Play yourself.
I win!
Damn it. I hate you.
Oh boy. Breathe.
Why?
Take that!
I've only done the accent for 6 episodes, so we didn't deserve that. Oh my god. All right. Christ.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edge.
It was a goat noise.
Sounded like a tiny fart at the beginning.
He's degenerating.
The court accepts this new evidence.
Oh, my stomach.
But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Bring me more lunch, I'm still starving.
May I eat the muffler?
Do you know
Which
the
one?
muffler, man?
Thank you.
The car one or the actual piece of clothing? Both?
The third one.
Yes.
Just to be sure.
God, this is really hard to read with my glasses on.
I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
Is that what that says?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks. Somebody made me laugh too hard. Now there's fucking tear marks all over my glasses.
If someone was a professional, it wouldn't be a problem.
Fucking shank you. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see like why not.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Do you not know how to use a switchblade, my dude? Were you like ever 13?
What were you doing at 13?
No, he just came into existence at this age.
Well, I mean, if by the time he was 15, all they had were sticks and stones and maybe an occasional corncob airplane.
Fair enough.
They didn't have metal at that point.
Barely Bronze Age. Yes, well, I think like all you have to do is like push that switch and
No.
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore, if you know what I mean.
I'm literally covering my entire face with my hand right now.
We should all go swimming.
yeah, but if I cut my finger, I won't be able to point it at people anymore, and that's like a travesty.
You use a different fucking finger. Don't stab yourself. The switch on said switchblade's pretty big. It's not like
Look, this is a perfect opportunity.
yeah.
Phoenix, cut your index finger, then you can flip everyone off with a good
Actually-
excuse.
Or it'll make it even more intense, and when he does point, it scatters blood across their face. That's really pretty fucking intense.
You know, in regards to spreading DNA everywhere.
That's fine. It's not. He's not entered as
He's
evidence.
already fucking up all the crime scenes.
All the evidence is supposed to be in a bag, anyways.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
Oh, please cut yourself. Open the shoe. How do you open a shoe? I don't.
There's a small tag on this knife.
It seems to say SL9 too.
What does that mean?
Well, I've heard something similar.
Oh, have you now?
DL6 of DL6 incident fame.
It's strange.
Huh? What is?
I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters that looked a lot like this somehow. It's the paper.
No.
Oh shit, you right.
Be very careful when you. Oh, too fast!
Ah!
Oh no! Oh, bad end. Why? She was so young.
Don't scare me like that.
I'm the one who's scared.
None of them have seen a pocket knife before.
Literally none of them.
Look at this blade. The tip is broken off.
And this dark red stain. Blood?
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Yeah, it's blood. But whose
Something-
blood?
Something else I want to point out too, I noticed there was some discrepancy in one of the reports somewhere about the length of the knife. They said it was like a stab wound by like a 10-inch knife or something, but the actual knife was like 12 inches. I can't remember where I saw that, but it's in there somewhere.
It might have been that it wasn't. That's a good point. But
It was a moderate discrepancy, yeah. But was that the one they were like, it's not that big a deal, and it was just like, oh, okay.
I don't think.
Because I thought we'd try to point that out. I thought we did at that point, or at one point, but.
I can't remember.
All right, let's see how composed he is. Let me roll with that. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
Oh, we broke Edgeworth.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? All of our other witnesses are just complete shite.
And we had no one else lined up anyways.
About the split between the prosecutors and the police. And this knife.
Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. Witness
God,
testimony.
how long is this testimony going to be if he stares between every single sentence?
And that's all it is. It's not even him talking, it's just him staring into your soul. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove the connection between this knife and Goodman.
There is though.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess.
Wait, what?
Time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence there. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
There was a murder at the police department. A detective.
Whoa! That's a hush-hush information, Urgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
There's so many witnesses in this freaking courtroom, my dude.
Objection! Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Oh god, I thought you were joking about that weird blue thing being part of the case, but you were serious. Hate this game.
Order! Order! Order!
Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
Ah,
His beard's a shell.
I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright?
2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places?
the chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Yes, you would.
Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Let me put on my sex jeans.
Eat everything.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here.
Excuse me. Special?
Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else.
In California, Japan, it's banned. Might that special thing be this little tag? Maybe?
Oh, sorry, Righto. I can't say that now. Not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime?
That's quite a mystery.
And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. A good old-fashioned Louisiana muffler. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman.
This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you?
See, there's a lot of things that go on in the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, righto.
Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Blah. Let's examine that knife while we can, Righto.
Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I wonder what it could be.
Is he really gonna let that shit slide?
I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that has me stumped all this time.
Any of you know where I got this cookie? So, how were things down at the department? That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do any investigation. Oh, properly do that sentence.
Something didn't happen to the police department too, did it? Even though you just said?
You got a good look in your eyes there, righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry. Some swimming. Chief, did something happen? And why haven't I heard? Why haven't you heard? Or why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy, what with Lana's case and all.
Well, what happened? What happened to the police department that day?
Oh my god, you didn't tell me!
Oh my god!
A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess.
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot? Another detective was killed at the police department?
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But There's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, right?
I suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case.
Good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. We know 2 of those. 3 of those, kind of.
Well, we know the third. He said 515. And we know it was in the police thing. So
we know they were at least stabbed. But not exactly where they were stabbed or how many times they were stabbed.
We don't know that they were stabbed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was just so happened to have been a switchblade, but nothing was actually confirmed that he was stabbed, I don't think.
It was probably Goodman anyways.
Right. The switchblade was in the muffler that was in the exhaust pipe.
Mm-hmm.
So you just want to ask how he was killed then?
I think. Well, how was the detective killed?
How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the force call a stabbing with a knife.
Oh.
A knife?
What is that? What is a knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same.
What do you mean?
We found a man in white named Goodman. Shit was wild. There's 2 of them. There were more similarities between the 2 cases than the cause of death.
It seems like I'm going to have to press this a little bit harder.
Press it right.
Could read the sentence a little bit better, too.
Time of the crime, 515. Scare questions, eh?
5:15? But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office! What?
Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances?
How bad is the security at these places?
Bad
Coincidence?
enough that you can just murder whoever you want, whenever you want.
Good.
This is just my gut feeling, but I say there is a 0.001% chance of that happening.
Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident.
It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
How can you say there's no connection?
Oh shit, that's me again. How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything. Please, Mr. Righto. You understand?
Try to understand, righto.
Well, if you can prove this is a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties 2 murders together.
Snarky son of a bitch, you know!
You know!
Whatever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
And that knife, what was it doing there?
I'd better check this knife out. Wow, they really hand you like the, hey, you really should look at the knife more.
Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, this knife is special, but I can't say how here. You should probably look at the knife.
You want to look at the knife again?
That's present.
Alright. What do you want to present? And on what statement?
I think Jamie hit the nail on the head with that note that we have that had the what was it, SL9?
Mm-hmm.
221?
Alright.
21-2. I think it would be on that one, actually, wouldn't it? Wait a second.
Ah, at last, an honest to goodness objection.
And with that, we will leave this episode off right here. Thank you guys for joining us and see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.